Most of you know we adopted a dog named Sophia. We called her Sophie. She was really playful and had tons of energy, almost too much for us. She loved being close by, and she'd follow you up the stairs and into bed and everywhere. Unless she was outside, then she'd take off. But about a month after we got her, we had to make the decision to give her to another family. We loved her a lot. She was very loyal, but that actually turned out to be the problem. I'll explain the situation. Sophie is a mixed breed, as you can probably tell. She's part Labrador Retriever and part Shiba Inu. The Lab is obviously one of the most popular dogs in the States. Well, in Japan, it's the Shiba Inu. The one problem they tend to have is they have the same attitude as like a cat. They are snobs, and without training them early, they will rule the house. We thought we got her early enough to start training, but no. She has a ton of loyalty. She is very, very, very loyal. But that turned out to be the problem. She has separation anxiety. So basically every time we left the house to go shopping or just go out, she would start to howl. Let me show you what I mean. I faked leaving the house and then I recorded her whining. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Though that doesn't seem too bad, apparently that was only a small amount volume-wise. After a couple of days, our friends next door mentioned that every single time we left, she would whine from the time we left until the time we got back. We tried training her, but it didn't seem to make a difference. She was also an escape artist, as you can see here. We tried to cover the cage up with a blanket to try to keep her a little quieter, but yeah, as you can see, she killed that. We had to take her with us everywhere we went after that because the neighbors next door to us had a newborn baby, and we did not want to be the ones to keep that baby up all the time. So we then took her with us in the car everywhere we went so that she wouldn't be horrible and barking and whining all the time. And we could have dealt with that. But after a while, we noticed we could hear her on the other end of a parking lot coming back from shopping. But the last straw was when Jessie left her car for about 10 minutes to grab some food. She returned, and Sophie had bitten out the driver's side ceiling and tore it to shreds. She tried to bite her way out of the car. So that pretty much clinched that we could not handle the Shiba, at least. So just like we found her, we put her back on Buku, and we found an owner for her. He had his own house away from neighbors, so that if she barked, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Later, when we talked to him, we switched out paperwork for her. He said that she'd been doing fine. She wasn't she wasn't being too loud after a while. Just getting used to that. So she's in a good home now, and we miss her, but we definitely not with the close quarters of military housing. It just would not have worked long period.
Workout walking.
No! Not a good idea.
Not cleaning all that well.
It's not diffused.
That knee suck.
No, it doesn't suck. This is Sophie. This is our puppy. She's like, I believe, 8 months old. She's part lab, part Shiba. Shiba Inu, the little fluffy dog. Hi.
Pomeranian, except a little bigger.
Kind of. Less fluffy. But she's so cute.
Like,
she's so cute. Still learning a little rules of the urine. She peed in the kitchen, but
I think
I
she
didn't know.
told us.
Stop yelling. It's sensitive. It's sensitive. Wow. Ow. Ow. And, yeah. She sheds everywhere. Because she's part... Thank you, dear. She's part part lab and part Shiba, and the Shiba's really shed. But she's not that big, really. Like, in proportion, she is not very big at all. Boing. But she's nice. Anyways, that's our dog.
Jesse and I just wanted to show what happened, so that people who are wondering about the dog weren't just kind of like, what happened to her? So that's just explaining what happened to Sophie, our little Shiba. Cute as she was, we just couldn't do that here, not in this environment. But we are planning on getting a Labrador. Where our neighbors have one of their own. They've been training it very well, and so if we need any help, they've offered to help us out with that. So it is hopefully it'll be a black or golden. It's a brand new litter, so we'll let you know when we get to visit. Lots of pictures for that, I guarantee it. So we'll let you know, and we'll have a new addition to Armstrongs Abroad soon.